Okay, another little vid. Cam tower is now on. It's a bit grubbier than the rest of the engine, to be fair, but I have washed it, but it's just a bit cacked up. But to be fair, I'm not really one of them people that I don't want to open my bonnet and everybody go, wow, look at that engine. I'd rather have a dirty engine that runs properly than a clean engine that leaks all over the place. So not going to be a trailer queen engine. I know some people do paint up these letters and make it all fancy, but ain't going to make it go any better. So yeah, I put it on as we said. If you kind of sit it down straight on top of the valves, it sits about a centimetre proud. And as you sort of push it on, and then I lined that up first, that timing mark up, it did move a bit, but you've got quite a lot of leeway, so I wasn't too worried about that, about it, valves hitting pistons and stuff. It moved to about here, which is fine, I think, because you can move it quite a lot before it actually moves these two followers. And I did it sort of as we said, sort of like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, just diagonal as much as I could. And I just kept tightening them all up, all the way around diagonally, etc., until the gap sort of closed up, and tried to do it dead evenly, and kept looking through to make sure I wasn't getting one end down before the other, because I think that can alter the, affect how the gasket goes. I had to put a couple of new bolts in, just for the fact that they looked okay, but when I tried to torque them up, they slipped a little bit. They started to feel like they were going to slip, where they'd been rounded a little bit before. So well worth checking all your bolts, even maybe put some nuts in a vise on it and put the ratchet on it, and just make sure that because sometimes you can't tell by looking at them. But no, they all tightened up pretty well. Like I said, didn't put any sealer on it. I might regret that, but I don't think, because of the nature of the way the gasket sits, I don't think you can. And put the exhaust manifold on as well. Same with that. I did these two up first, then these two, then these two, then these two, and then kept working my way from the middle outwards. Just did them pretty tight by hand. Same with these. I've put some sealer on them just in case. You probably don't need to, but I've just done them pretty tight by hand. So that's this side ready. I'm going to do the opposite on the other side tomorrow night, and then I can start getting the front end together. I did find that I ordered the bushes for the tensioner. So the bushes that go in here, sort of in this end bit for where it pivots, sort of, like I showed you before, that's the bolt that I've had machined down to be the right thing. I've still got to trim the thread a little bit, but I've got to measure that off the old one yet. But yeah, the bushes that go in there, there's sort of an 77 to 81, and then 82 to 84. So I've ordered both of them. I ordered them from 911 Design, and I've had plenty of stuff off them, not had any problem, but it was meant to be coming on the 15th, and then I've phoned them up today and they've said it's going to be the 20th unless it gets put back again. And obviously that's stopping me finishing the engine basically. So I spoke to Porsche, and they can actually get them for Wednesday, so in 2 days, because they've got them in stock and they're in the UK, which is unusual for such an old part. But I think they used with other stuff as well. So they used with 944 gear shift and 911 gear shift, I think, as well. So I believe so. So yeah, so that's holding me up at the moment, but I've got the other side to put together. I have done all the brakes now, but I can put all the injection stuff on and the water bridge once now the heads are on and stuff. So there's a few other bits to do, but yeah, so all going well so far.